The leaked scripts for the upcoming sweeps week just landed on my desk, and what they are planning for Carly is going to completely rewrite decades of history. I am talking about an insider leak so massive, it changes everything we thought we knew about Jax. We all know that the tension on our screens has been absolutely suffocating lately. Right now, the situation is a complete and total nightmare. Carly is completely cornered. Her desperate break in at the dark, gloomy estate has failed miserably, and she is at severe risk of becoming a hostage herself. Josslyn is still missing, trapped in some unknown nightmare, and Valentine has already decided to sacrifice his own freedom just to save her life. The walls are closing in, Ross is breathing down everyone's necks, and it feels like there is absolutely no way out of this terrifying mess. But ladies, if you ask me, the writers have been playing a massive trick on us, and the real savior is not who anyone expected. Let me tell you what my insider leak just revealed, because this casting shakeup is going to blow your minds. Um, we have been hearing whispers about a new character named Hudson coming to town. Initially, the rumors suggested he was just another ruthless corporate shark coming to take over the local business scene or maybe stir up some generic boardroom drama. But that was a complete smokescreen. According to the leaked script, Hudson is not here for business. He is not here to buy a hotel or start a tech company. Hudson is on a highly classified, deeply personal secret mission orchestrated by his father. And who is his father? Brace yourselves, ladies. Hudson is the secret, long lost son of Jax. Yes, you heard me right. Jax has a secret son, and he has sent him directly into the line of fire. If you look at the upcoming episodes, it becomes clear that Jax, even from thousands of miles away, has somehow uncovered the terrifying truth that his precious daughter Josslyn is in grave danger. He knows she has been kidnapped and is being held captive by some incredibly dangerous people, but because of his own complicated legal and personal issues, Jax cannot simply hop on a private jet and storm into town himself. He knows that his arrival would trigger too many alarms and put Josslyn in even more danger. So he does the only thing a desperate father can do. He calls in his ultimate secret weapon. He sends Hudson to investigate, infiltrate, and rescue his half sister. I have to say, guys, the way this storyline is structured is absolute soap opera gold. Hudson does not just walk into the local diner and announce his identity. The leaked details show him being incredibly cautious, operating entirely in the shadows at first. He spends his first few days observing Carly from a distance. He watches her desperation, he sees her making risky moves, and he gathers crucial intelligence. He knows he cannot just approach her blindly, because Carly is a fiercely protective mother who is currently operating on pure panic and adrenaline. When Hudson finally makes his move, the scene is described as one of the most emotionally charged moments of the entire year. Picture this, ladies. Carly is sitting alone, completely exhausted, her head in her hands, feeling like she has failed her daughter. Hudson approaches her table. He is calm, collected, and has that signature, undeniable charm that reminds us all of Jax. He sits down, uninvited, and before Carly can even start screaming for security, he drops the absolute bombshell. He looks her dead in the eye and reveals his true identity. Can you even imagine the look on Carly's face? I mean, the sheer, unadulterated shock of finding out that the man she loved, fought with, and shared so much history with has been hiding a full grown son this entire time. It is going to be a moment of pure television magic. But here is where the leaked script gets incredibly intense. Carly's initial anger and betrayal over Jax's massive secret are instantly completely overshadowed by the second bomb Hudson drops. He leans in closer and whispers that he knows exactly where Josslyn is being held. He does not just have a vague idea, he has concrete proof, satellite imagery, and a detailed layout of the heavily guarded compound where the kidnappers have stashed her. This piece of information completely shifts the power dynamic. Hudson tells Carly that Jax sent him to get Josslyn out, but he admits that the security is too tight for him to do it alone. He needs local muscle. He needs someone who knows the dark underbelly of the city better than anyone else. He needs Sonny. Now, we all know the bitter, explosive history between Sonny and Jax. The idea of Sonny having to work directly with Jax's secret son is just dripping with dramatic potential. If you ask me, Sonny is going to be furious at first. His ego is going to take a massive hit, knowing that Jax managed to get this crucial intel before his own massive network of enforcers could find anything. But Sonny is a father first, and his love for Josslyn trumps any old rivalries. The upcoming episodes will feature a tense, high stakes war council at the penthouse. You will have Sunny, Carly, and Hudson standing over a table, mapping out a deadly rescue mission. Hudson brings the tactical intelligence and the funding from Jax, while Sunny brings the firepower, the ruthless strategy, and the men willing to do whatever it takes. The climax of this storyline is going to be an absolute blockbuster, sweeps week masterpiece. My insider says the rescue mission is going to be a massive nighttime raid. We are talking about helicopters, tactical gear, and heart stopping suspense. Sunny and Hudson are going to have to fight side by side, breaching the compound where Josslyn is being kept. I can already see the intense dynamic between them. Hudson proving that he has the bravery of his father, but also a ruthless edge that even Sunny has to respect. They are going to kick down doors, take down the guards, and navigate the dark, damp corridors to find her. And ladies, the moment they finally locate Josslyn is going to require multiple boxes of tissues. The leaked details describe Josslyn as battered, terrified, and completely exhausted after her long captivity. When the door flies open, she expects the worst, but instead, she sees Sunny and this mysterious, handsome stranger. The escape itself is going to be a chaotic, adrenaline-fueled shootout, with Hudson throwing himself into the line of fire to shield Josslyn. They manage to get her out and rush her straight to the hospital for medical attention. This brings us to the emotional core of the entire leaked storyline. Once the dust settles and Josslyn is recovering in her hospital bed, she is going to ask the obvious question. Who was the guy that just risked his life to save her? This is the moment Hudson steps into the room, pulls up a chair, and gently explains the truth. He tells her about Jax, the secret mission, and the fact that he is her half-brother. I am getting chills just thinking about it, guys. Josslyn has been through so much trauma, and finding out that she has a brother who loves her enough to walk into a war zone for her is going to be overwhelmingly emotional. She is going to need a lot of time to process this massive revelation, but the foundation for a beautiful, fiercely loyal sibling bond will be instantly established. But wait, because the juicy insider gossip does not stop there. What happens to Hudson after the mission is complete? Jax expects him to get on a plane and return to his secretive life, but my sources are telling me that this casting shakeup is permanent. Hudson is not going anywhere. After experiencing the intense loyalty of this family, fighting alongside Sunny, and finally connecting with his sister, Hudson decides to plant his roots. He officially moves to town, much to the shock of his father. He wants to build a real relationship with Josslyn and carve out his own legacy, stepping out of Jax's massive shadow. And you know what that means for a handsome, mysterious, new leading man in town? The writers are already planting the seeds for a massive romantic storyline. Once the trauma of the kidnapping fades, Hudson is going to catch the eye of some of our favorite ladies. Could you imagine the drama if he sparks a connection with Trina? Or what if he crosses paths with Brooke Lynn, creating a whole new level of corporate and romantic rivalry? The potential is absolutely endless, and it guarantees that Hudson is going to transition from a mysterious savior into a permanent, central powerhouse character for years to come. So, my beautiful friends, I have to ask you, how do you think Sunny is really going to handle having another piece of Jax permanently living in his territory, and which lucky lady in town do you think is going to steal this brave new hero's heart first? Let me know all your fiery thoughts in the comments below.